to it, Jaylan.
I want to ask you, because we all have the TV view of how you guys connected in the first place. Talk to us about how you and her connected in an intimate relationship, because remember on my other show, I said something about being the pool boy. Mm-hmm. Let us know how this thing first began.
I was groomed.
What do you mean by that?
It's a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
She groomed me and got me together with telling me like he's doing this to me, and I felt sad for her. And being a friend, that's what narcissists do. Mm-hmm. They groom you, and that's just how it happened. And right there, that's when I knew I was in love with it. Like,
right,
and it was too late to turn back.
So, guys, if you know this story, that is a young man by the name of Jaylan Banks. He was dealing with Falynn Guobadia. She was married to the former Simon Guobadia. And Simon Guobadia is a West African millionaire, okay? He is now dealing with Porsha or something like that. But what happened was she was cheating on her husband with this young guy, all right? The young guy was the assistant to her. And as you heard, basically what he's saying there is she was coming to him with all the problems about the husband. Again, the husband is out there doing everything right. The husband is out there working hard, providing for her and her kids. Now, she's married to a man that ain't got no kids with her, but Mr. Simon Guobadia was taking care of her kids. All right? Now, she's over here having sex with Jaylan Banks. Now, Simon, the former husband, had an idea this was happening. All right? And she was denying it at the time. No, it wasn't happening. That's not real. Then he found out, he got confirmation. He left her ass. All of a sudden, she's pregnant. Okay? And the young guy is now trying to take care of her other kids. He got a new kid with her. And it's not working out. He don't know how to deal with an older woman. So now, since the relationship is over, it's problematic. Here's what he's out here doing. He's saying that he's been groomed. All right? Now, she actually clapped back with a t-shirt with the groomer shirt on, pretty much making fun of him, right? But I want to talk about this because a lot of times we talk about unaccountable women and never talking about unaccountable men. And today I want to talk about that, okay? Number one, brother, and I want to tell any of you guys like this. If you're ever dealing with a woman who is married and she start letting you hit that, okay? Do you honestly believe, listen to what I'm about to tell you, that she not gonna do the same shit to your ass? Do you not feel that? Do you not feel that that's gonna happen? And Negro, you knew what you was doing. Like, you know, I like you want somebody to feel sorry for you because she done went on and moved on to the next guy with her trifling ass? Did you think you were special? And a lot of black men, let me just tell you this. We think we're special. We do, a lot of times. And I'm here to tell you that when you're dealing with these chicks, as much as special as you think you are, you're not. That's something that you need to understand. Me too. I just got that wake-up call about an hour ago, okay? About something I don't want to talk about at this point, but I want to tell you that. You are not as special to women as you think you are, all right? What they will do to your ass, they will do to somebody else or vice versa. Now, once they do it, now you want to start crying. But you knew that you was sleeping with a married man, a married woman. You knew that. You knew that she had a husband. You could have told her, listen, sister, I'll work for you and all that, but you're a married woman. I don't think that's good for me to be banging you out from the back. But that ain't what you did. Not only was you banging her out, you was doing it without no condom while she was still having sex with her husband without a condom. That's how nasty your ass is. You just shooting up the club with a married woman. And you so in love with her, you never thought that, damn, she gotta be trifling to this. Now she don't want your ass no more because you ain't got no money. You young. See, at first she had an older guy that could handle something, has some life experience. Now you're a younger guy. You ain't got no experience with her. Okay? Now what are you doing? Is that right? So now you see where you are at. And of course, a lot of men find this out very quickly. I've seen a story where there was a woman who was married. She met this guy online. The guy was actually a cop. Can you believe this? She was telling the guy, oh, you know, I have problems. Just like this chick was saying about, you know, to the young guy. Oh, it's always one-sided. And have you been there, guys? Have you been there where you're talking to a chick and it's always she got problems with her dude and you only hear her side of the story? You're not hearing that she's a 304. She's crazy. She's beating up people. She's stealing money. No, you fall for that trap. Oh, he's doing it. So you start hating the guy. I've been there before. You start hating the guy you don't even know. I used to deal with chicks that had baby daddies. I'd find myself literally hating the baby daddy because of what she said. And then what I find out is I'm being used as a pawn against the baby daddy now. I'm not even controlling my own thoughts. Now, whenever I get in contact, he might call, I'm talking bad in the background. Now, next thing you know, we fight, we got beef. And really, she ain't shit. Probably. You see? But you fell into that trap. And guess what she's doing now? The same thing to you. But hold on, let me finish the story. I know I'm rambling. This lady found this guy was a cop. Tell her all this stuff about her husband. They started meeting and having sex. She convinced the cop to assassinate her husband. The cop went to jail. They both did. Okay? Then once the cop did it, she didn't even like the guy no more. Getting used. Used and abused. That's how it works. Okay? That's how it works. Used, abused, dusty, crusty. That's what it is. And a lot of guys go through that. But you knew that she wasn't about nothing when you was dealing with her for the most part. Because what kind of woman with some sense would do that? Then she messed up the bag. Let me just tell you how dumb some people are. She messes up the entire BAG. The entire bag. All right? Messes up everything for this young guy with nothing. Only to go back to somebody else. Now, look at all that dysfunction she got going on. And then with the new guy, she telling she talking bad about this young guy now. Oh, he's young, he's broke, he have problems. The problem is her. And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. As young men and older men, don't you ever let a woman come and tell you about some other guy you don't know. Start being mad at him. He ain't the problem. What you mad at him for? You don't even know the guy. Okay? Stop that right there. Listen, stop telling me about this guy. If we're going to date, tell me about you, but don't tell me about somebody else. Because all it is to get you believing that, then you start feeling whatever, then all of a sudden she going to leave you and do the same thing over. Get away from that. And really, it's unaccountability. The only thing that Falynn continued to do is to still be struggling, dusty as hell. Always broke, always terrible, always making bad decisions. That's her. Falynn Pina now. Always dusty, always struggling. Whatever man she deals with is always going to be dusty, always going to be struggling because he's dealing with her ass. Now he crying like a little hoe. Oh, you know, oh my God, she groomed me. Shut up, boy. You knew what you was doing when you was hitting that from the back. You wasn't saying when she was grooming you when she had your thing in her mouth, did you? It wasn't grooming then, it was feeling good, wasn't it? When you was on that rich man's bed pounding her out. Didn't it feel good? Yeah, it ain't grooming because you ain't getting that ass no more. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.